37 minutes into the 9 o'clock hour on this Wednesday morning. Welcome back into the Volume.com studio. Jay and Mel with you. And yes, Mike Miz is here as well. You made it, bud.
Yeah, what's happening?
It's so good to have you back. Of course, you've heard Mike Miz's music here on Lightning 100, Hand of the Sculptor. Yeah. I know that was a DJ pick not too long. Well, actually, that was right around the time it came out, I think.
Yeah, which was amazing.
Yeah, that's it's a great song, man. And Mike's joining us here. What would you say your title is for the show coming up out at 3rd and Lindsley this Nashville Sunday night? Are you the band leader? Okay.
Yeah, it was sort of my idea, and it's all been kind of coming to fruition. So yeah, I put the band together and all that good stuff.
I didn't know if maybe you went with like ringmaster or something like that, but Mike leading the band, and it's going to be kind of a rotating cast of players throughout the night, right?
Yeah, that's sort of been the whole approach. Is my idea was to get Nashville musicians just to play the music of the Grateful Dead, and it's been really cool since. So every show we have different members come and go, and then usually a few special guests.
Nice.
So yeah, it's been awesome.
Nice. Who are some of the regular members? Who do we know we're going to see on Sunday without giving away any secrets? See. Tickets available, 3rdandlindsley.com. You need to be there to see and hear it live on this holiday weekend. But who are some of the members of the band that will be playing both sets?
Yeah, so this go-around we have Brooke Sutton, who's a wonderful upright bass player and also an engineer, owner of the Studio Nashville, which is such an amazing spot.
Nice.
Rob Crawford on drums. My dear friend Mike Borowski is actually coming down from Philly. He's been playing with me for decades, and he loves that kind of music, so he's doing it.
Nice.
And then our friend Jacob on guitar. He's been playing with like the War and Treaty. And then really great new guitar player, special guest, I guess I could say, I haven't announced it yet, but Seth Taylor, who just played on Willie Nelson's last, that bluegrass thing he just released.
I've heard of Willie Nelson. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's been really fun to see like some Nashville musicians, even that maybe weren't as much into the Dead, like will come and play a gig, and just it was a lot of fun to play that music,
Yeah.
So it's cool to see different guys get into it. We've been having Bruce Boughton, who's like legendary pedal steel player around town.
Right.
He's done a bunch of them with us, and he just he's always asking like when are we doing that again?
Well, the answer is this Sunday out at 3rd and Lindsley for Lightning 100's Nashville Sunday night. Again, 3rdandlindsley.com is where you can get tickets. There are still tickets available, and you want to make sure you get them before the show sells out. So, Mike, you brought the guitar.
Yeah.
And you're, this is not the first time you've joined us here on Lightning in the Morning, and I want to tip my hat to you once again for being brave enough, because not every artist is brave enough to come in and play and sing this early in the morning. But you're ready to go, bud. So what song would you like to play for us this morning?
Yeah, I think I'm going to do an old Pigpen song called Operator. The Dead stuff's kind of tough to do solo acoustic, so you got to choose wisely. But
Right on. All right. We got Mike Miz live here on the Volume.com studio on Lightning 100.
All right. Operator, well, can you help me? Help me if you please. Give me the right area code and the number that I need. Am I right or left upon a midnight flight, singing like a summer breeze? Well, she could be somewhere down south, down around Baton Rouge, but I just can't remember no number, a number I can use. Directory don't have it, Central done forgot it. Got to find a number to use. Well, I'm trying to check out a number, I'm trying to run down a line. Operator says that's privileged information, it ain't no business of mine. It's flooding down in Texas, poles around Utah, got to find a private line. trying to check out a number. I'm trying to run down a line. But operator says that's privileged information. It ain't no business of mine. It's flooding down in Texas, holes around Utah. Got to find a private line. Yeah, she could be hanging around a steel mill, working in a house with blue lights, or out in a getaway bus out of Poland and talking to the night. I don't know where she's gone, I don't care where she bound, as long as she been doing it right. I said I don't know where she gone, I don't care where she been, as long as she been doing it right.
That's Mike Miz live here in the Volume.com studio. And make sure you go see that show live this Sunday night out at 3rd and Lindsley. The acoustic edition of Nashville is dead. Don't miss it.
That's right. So it's somewhat of a Nashville Sunday night unplugged. You mentioned, Mike, you've done a bunch of the Nashville is Dead shows.
Yeah.
How, in comparison, how many have been acoustic?
Oh, this is the first one.
This is the first one.
Oh, wow.
All right. So, and we get to have it at Nashville Sunday night. That's so awesome.
Yeah, I think it all kind of came together in a beautiful way.
Nice. So when you're looking at like putting together the playlist or you know the set list of what is going to be played, is that something that you kind of stick to what you've done with like the electric edition of the show, or do you find those songs that maybe sound a little bit better acoustic or were originally acoustic? How do you kind of put together the set list for a show like this?
Yeah, that's a great question. So this one, you know, the Dead have an album called Reckoning, which is pretty popular. It was, which is an all acoustic record. So picked a bunch of tunes off of that. But yeah, every time we kind of do a completely different set list, so I make it really difficult on myself and the others, which is we're always up for a challenge. But this time it's like a completely different set list.
Yeah,
bunch of like acoustic Garcia, songs and a couple covers that he did. So I think it's going to be a really cool kind of eclectic mix of tunes from all the eras, you know.
Yeah, and as we mentioned, we've got Mike leading the band, Mike Miz joining us here in studio, and I mean all the players that come out. It's Music City. You were just shredding right here on acoustic guitar, man. It's they're all aces. My other question to you, Mike, is will you tolerate folks shouting out requests during the show?
I mean, it's a Dead show, of course.
All right.
That's the perfect answer. Right on. So it's happening this Nashville Sunday night out at 3rd and Lindsley. The doors open at 5:30. The show starts at 7 o'clock, and there are still tickets available. $10 gets you in the door out at 3rd and Lindsley. Visit thirdandlindsley.com to get those tickets while you can. Of course, it is it's a holiday weekend, going to be an extended weekend for a lot of folks with the 4th of July coming up on Tuesday. So if you've got friends coming into town, great Nashville Sunday night out at 3rd and Lindsley. If you maybe are headed out of town, you can, of course, listen to the show live right here on Lightning 100 Sunday beginning at 7 p.m. So tune it up a little bit, Mike. Have you decided that you're going to do a second song for us before you split this morning?
I'd love to. Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to.
No, you're good.
I just took the capo off. But yeah, let's do another one here real quick.
Okay. All right.
Are you ready for it?
I think so.
Let's do it.
Mike Miz, once again, live here in the Volume.com studio on Lightning 100.
All right. I have seen where the wolf has slept by the silver stream. And I could tell by the mark he left you were in his dream. Oh, child of countless trees. Oh, child of boundless seas. What you are and what you're meant to be. Speaks his name that you were born to me. Born to be Cassidy. Lost now on the country miles in his Cadillac. I can tell by the way he smiled, he's rolling back. Well, come wash the nighttime clean. Come grow the scorched ground green. Blow the horn and tap the tambourine. Close the gap of the dark years in between. You and me, Cassidy. Quick beats and an icy heart. Catch a cold, draws a coffee cart. There he goes, now here she starts, hear her cry. Flight of the seabirds, scatter like lost words. Wheel to the storm and fly. Fare thee well now, let your life proceed by its own design. But ain't nothing to tell now, let the words be yours, I am done with mine. But fare thee well now, let your life proceed by its own design. But ain't nothing to tell now, let the words be yours, I am done with mine.
Once again, Mike Miz live here in the Volume.com studios, and once again reminding you not to miss Nashville Sunday Night this coming up Sunday. Nashville is Dead, the acoustic edition, going to be happening out at 3rd and Lindsley, so get those tickets while